everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenos noches. Bloop. Bloop. Who's texting me? They know I'm live. Let me get the headphones. We don't want to be. Frank Diesel. It's good to see you, my homie. It's good to see you. Bloop, 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 bloop. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Bring it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away. Now, remember that shit? Y'all remember that shit? I don't even remember who sung that. Remember that? Y'all remember that fucking album, Whoop, There It Is? Or the single? I don't even know if it was the album. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. I had that in like 3rd grade, homie. I was knocking it. It was a single. It was just that single though. I love that single. Everybody knew me by that single. It's cool. It was like, whoop, there it is. That was me, homie. Whoop, there it is. That was California days. We all had the mullet. Homie in the back, the Billy Ray Cyrus. Right? That's what we all had back then. Everybody had the Billy Ray Cyrus. Serrano's had the Billy Ray Cyrus back then, dog. It was something else. Southerners, Northerners, everybody. Okay. Dun-dun-dun. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you for turning into Gangish from Gangs to Grad School. Where we talk about leaving the past behind. We talk about leaving drugs and gangs and that fast life behind and moving on to something better. But we do it imperfectly because we're imperfect people. So we struggle at times, but that's all right. That's part of it, right? There would be no story if the story was, well, I got sober and then things were great. And then life was great, and it lived happily ever after. It turns out there's a whole new set of problems that show up, right? Whenever you sober yourself up. It's not that problems are removed. It's just a whole new set of them. So, let's get into some things, right? This evening. I don't know if anybody saw my video that I premiered earlier today, but I've done some thinking about my future. Been thinking a lot about my future. I stress myself out about my future. 40 years old. I took that 9-year break in prison. And it wasn't just a 9-year break. It was a 16-year crime spree, 18-year crime spree or something like that, right? So it was in and out, in and out, in and out. I had to decide, what am I going to do here? What am I going to do? I'm 40 years old. It's time to shit or get off the pot. So the girl that I see off and on sometimes, she says, hey, fool, you got to get it together, dog. You got to get it together, right? He says, yeah, I look stressed, right? Grad school's kicking my ass a little bit. But she says, you got to get it together, man. She makes good money. She says, I can't be fucking with no dude who don't got a job. Get it together. She said, and the cook job's not going to get it. She said, you're better than that. You're da-da-da. She goes, I understand you're looking for work or whatever. Because my job, like the bottom fell out of my job. I still don't know what that's about. Nobody's been able to give me an answer on that. Literally just the bottom, all the hours fell out of my job. So I just went from like being fully employed, gainfully employed, having a full job, to I've got a shift on the 8th and the 9th. No, the 1st and the 2nd, and then the 8th and the 9th are my next shifts. So basically I don't have a job. I have like a part-time gig that I do sometimes for money now, which is great for my rent, right? But she says, hey man, you got to get it together. What are you going to do? So this was about 10 days ago. So I started looking into PhD programs because I've been thinking about PhD programs. Start looking into PhD programs. And you really got to go above and beyond. You got to kick ass if you want to do a PhD program. You either got to be brilliant, just a genius, across the board. You can do math and science and everything. Or you pick a lane and you do really, really, really good in your lane, right? Instructional design type stuff. So I says, fine. I'm going to start working on portfolio pieces that show that I know I can teach people. Because my degree is in technical communication, right? So I take technical concepts and I can turn them into stuff that anybody can understand. I can take really complicated engineering stuff and I can turn it into language that anybody off the street could understand. That's what my degree's in. So I says, okay, this is what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to start focus on technical writing and things of this nature. So about a week ago, I started creating a manual that teaches people how to use Google Drive. And as I was getting done with the manual, I realized this ain't it. This isn't it. Creating one-off pieces of media, or one-off tutorials, or you could use this over here, you could use this over here. No, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong metric. I need to be building entire curriculums. I need to be building whole classes. And then after I've built one class, I need to build 13 more, because there's 14 classes. There should be 14 lessons in a lesson plan, right? That's one semester. There's 16 weeks in the semester, but 2 of them are for other things, right? You can pretty much count on that. There's always 2 of them for other things. So you need 14 lesson plans for a semester. I have to start building this. This is like, it like blew my mind. This just came to me yesterday, and it's like, you're an idiot, right? Because I've got all these standalone projects that I've been creating. Like, oh, I can do a grant. I've got a grant writing proposal that I've created. I've got a tutorial for Google Drive. I've got some video tutorials that teach you how to that teach you about the rule of thirds, if anybody knows what the rule of thirds is. And I've got all these different tutorials and different modes and medias of ways that I've taught people stuff, but none of it's cohesive. It's all scattershot all over the place. You can't bring that to an employer and say, hire me, and you've got like a tutorial for this over here, and then there's like a tutorial over here that teaches you how to analyze photos, and then here's some shit that you wrote over here that like teaches you how to analyze YouTube data, and it's like, this doesn't go together. That's not how things work, right? Whenever you teach a class, there's a standard mode of teaching, right? It's how they teach a class. It's a whole lesson plan. And then you go one after another, after another, after another, and every day they come to class, you give them a little bit more, and then you test them on them periodically, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? There's a standard way to do this. I know what I'm doing. It just came to me in an epiphany. There's a fucking way to teach. You need to start building lesson plans. I need to start building curriculum. So I'm looking through, because I've been applying at jobs here, and I've been applying for jobs in West Virginia, because I've talked about this several times. I was like, yeah, I would kind of like to go to West Virginia. I'd kind of like to go finish my PhD in West Virginia. That'd be cool, right? So, and I've been talking about going over there to see, who's Derek Chauvin? So I says, I'm going to go over there. So I says, I've been talking about going to, talking about going to West Virginia anyway. So I've been looking at jobs over there. I find this job description at a technical college called Wind River Community and Technical College. And I start looking into it. They are hiring anybody who knows how to teach technical skills. So there's literally a job opening that's for adjunct professor. It's not for, we want somebody to teach science, or we want somebody to teach nursing, or we want somebody to teach math. It's literally open, and it just says, we want somebody to teach technical stuff. Well, I know a bunch of technical stuff, right? And this is what got my brain thinking. And I start reading the job description, and it says, adjunct professor, is responsible for creating their own curriculums. And that's what just blew right there. That's all I needed to see. Of course. That's like the logical next step, right? It's the logical next step from creating a tutorial is to then turn it into a whole lesson plan, right? That then stretches out into a whole semester. So, started thinking about goals. I said, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do here, right? Just took me a week to create a Google Drive tutorial. What am I going to do? I need to focus on this and nothing else. Right now, my job has decided that they can't keep people employed. They ain't got no goddamn hours. They're losing people left and right. And so I'm working on this Upwork shit. Not Upwork. What the hell is it called? Not WeWork. Upwork, WeWork. It ain't great. Put it that way. It ain't great. Where you get there, half the people are on drugs. the people that I'm working with are on drugs. And I mean, that's fine. I don't care. Whatever. Do your thing. But it's just kind of, it's like, this is what I've been reduced to. It's like I'm sitting here working on a master's degree, and I'm hanging out with these people that are just gacked out of their minds. It's like, this is who I'm supposed to be working with. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't care. But I'm having to drive all over the place. Spending gas money. I'm doing all this other shit to what? To get money out of a job that's not building my resume at all. It's not teaching me anything. It's not doing anything for me. And the job market is ridiculous right now because of all the people that have been laid off from Google, Facebook, Upwork. That's why I thought Upwork. Upwork was one of the ones they're the people they laid off 1,000 people on a Zoom meeting or something like that. Laid them off in mass or something. So these are the people that I'm competing with because I have a degree in tech. So all these people I'm competing with if you got Facebook on your resume, I can't compete with you. It's just me doing shit at my house, doing YouTube shit at my house and trying to figure out stuff that I can build from, tutorials or whatever. That's not going to compete with somebody who's been working at Facebook for 3 years or Google for 3 years. Fine. I can't compete with that right now. I get it. I need to be able to kill it, right? If I'm going to get into this PhD program, I know I'm not a genius. Genius level IQ is 130. I've never tested anywhere near that. The highest I've ever tested was 119. I tested 119, I tested 116, I tested 111, right? None of these are genius, right? Which is kind of what they want. They want you approaching that to be a doctor, to be in PhD programs. They like you approaching 130, which is the cutoff for genius, right? So being that I am not a genius, I've never been tested as one, as anything like that. I'm a standard deviation smarter than the average person. That's all. Because of that, I have to work harder. I have to focus harder on whatever I'm going to do, and I need to be amazing. At the end of this 12 months, we're on a timeline here. I chose to go into an accelerated master's program that's only 12 months long. That's why I'm talking about homeboy was like, yeah, you look tired. Yeah, I'm getting my fucking ass kicked. I chose to go into it, though, because I want to get this, because I'm 40, and I need to get this done. Like I said, this woman's like, Shay, you got to get your shit together, dude. You got to get your shit together. And she's like, I'm not going to be fucking with some dude who's working at a restaurant. Get it together. This woman makes 6 figures. I get it. She's like, get it together, dog. You know what I mean? We're on the time is ticking. Get it together. Fine. She's right. So, salute to the chat, man. Thank you, guys. I'm on a spiel tonight, I know. I'll interact more whenever I'm done here, but I'm kind of just trying to get through my spiel. Anyway, the point of the whole situation is I need help. I need help with cash, with Cash App, with donations, with whatever. I've never asked for nothing on this channel because I never wanted to ask until I actually needed something. Well, I know what to do now. I know the path. I can see the path. The path is a PhD. It's a PhD, and to get into this program, I need to be creating amazing shit. I want to have a whole semester worth of class, of curriculum to show these people, a polished one, and I'm actually thinking like 3 or 4 different subjects by the time I graduate. I'm trying to be so much farther ahead of the pack than everybody else in my class that it's a no-brainer. That they just look at it and they're like, clearly, how could we not? This fool's got a lesson plan ready to go. Right? He's got a lesson plan ready to go. It's already written out. Right? So this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I'm focused on what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do this shit regardless. It's just a matter of whether or not I can build a class in like, I bet you I could build one in 60 days, homie. I bet you I could build one in 60 days. It would take me a couple weeks after that to like edit it into something nice. And then I would take that and I'd be integrating AI the whole time. Seeing what it's doing. See, and then, oh man, see, the AI is so beautiful, right? You can go, homie, I know teachers. I've got the amazing teachers. I can go and tell the AI to go find Lisa Ortiz. Lisa Ortiz, if you happen to know, she's a professor. And if you happen to know what Meow Wolf is, if you're from the city, she's actually created several of the exhibits inside of Meow Wolf. If anybody's ever been down there, it's like high-end art thing. It's this huge art building off of downtown Denver by the stadium, and it's just a huge art exhibit that changes all the time. And they have people there. So Lisa Ortiz, I'm thinking Lisa Ortiz's style. Maybe I'll go with as far as the stuff that I'll say, create curriculum in the style of Lisa Ortiz, and see if it can go in and find her stuff, because she's got some really cool stuff. She's a really good teacher. She taught me a lot. She's the one who taught me a lot of the Adobe suite. She's a brilliant woman. But she wasn't nice. And so she never made it up the hierarchy. She could never make it past professor. She could never make it anywhere else because she was she was mean, boy, but she was super smart. Thank you, Spanx Contreras. Hell yeah, brother, thank you. I appreciate you. OG Scotty, I see you, my homie, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Real shit, dog. Real shit. This is gonna be, homie, I'm not turning back. I'm gonna do this, dog. Everybody knows me. Everybody's seen my channel since the day that I started this fucking channel, homie. Whenever I say I'm going to do something, I do it. The problem is I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't know what to do before this. Like, I understood kind of, right? I understood a little bit. I understood enough that I was creating a Google Drive tutorial, right? So I had enough sense to be like, well, I should probably try to be doing, you know what I mean? I've always done stuff on my own. I've always tried to keep building my resume on my own, not just letting the school dictate what's in my resume, right? Oh, we'll just put some class project. Oh, washed up ass. That's all washed up ass class project, dog. That shouldn't be in your any class project that you created should never go directly in your portfolio. Take that motherfucker and tune it up again, dog. Make it better before you put it in your portfolio, right? And same type of shit, you know? So anyway, that's my spiel. I hope you guys can feel me. I'm going to drop the link right now for anybody who wants to come up and chop it up. And we're just chopping it up right now. Oh, and this is the other thing. I completely forgot. I've been struggling to figure out what to do with my channel. What to do as far as, Canada. Hell yeah, I didn't notice that. It's Canadian. Hell yeah. I've been struggling as far as what to do. As far as like, I don't have the time. Put it this way. The last couple of videos I dropped, one of them got 30,000, the other one got like 180,000, the other one got like 25,000. I have a winning metric to make videos, but those videos are incredibly time consuming and I don't have the time anymore with grad school. So I just can't do that. I know what to do whenever we get to the other side and I have time again, then I can make my long form documentary videos and get hundreds of thousands of views, and that's fucking great. There's no time for that right now. I do not have time for that. So I needed to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to start doing a weekly tech support channel. You can just call in with your technical questions. Call in, jump on, whatever. The whole thing is literally just going to be dedicated. Because half the time I do this anyway. I end up in the comments, somebody says, I need this question. And then I end up on a panel discussing some technical shit anyway. So I'm just going to start doing it once a week. Period. If you got any questions, just show up. We'll have a good time. It's super informal. It's not going to be like, we're only talking about this subject. It'll be all over the place. We'll pull stuff up. We'll look stuff up. We'll learn new stuff together. I'm going to do that once a week, no matter what. I'm going to do the technical support, gangish technical support, no matter what, once a week. Guaranteed. After that, I got... Like, it's trying to come up. I got something in my damn throat, and it's trying to come up. But it's like right there. It's like, I don't know. So, That's it, brothers. That's it, my homie. I swear to God. Hey. And the whole time, I'm going to keep doing, like whenever I do my tech support weekly, I'm going to keep doing updates. So you're always going to be seeing what I'm working on. It's never going to be like, oh, it's coming, the curriculum's coming, you know what I mean? You guys will see it. Hold on, I want it to be right. I hate whenever people do that. I want it to be just right before you see it. Don't give me that shit, motherfucker. Yeah, pin the Cash App. You're right, pin my Cash App. Let me see. I should. Actually, yeah, can't I? Yeah, I used to be able to. Let's see, don't I got a thing? Bam! There we go. And that works for Venmo, too. I should put Venmo in that bitch. Put some Venmo in that bitch. Let's see, hold on. Venmo. Yeah. 5555 55th Street. Bound. Save. Blocka. Shakalaka. Yeah. So, if a motherfucker can help me out, and the cool thing about this is, you know what I mean? It's like, it runs through time. It doesn't have to be now. It doesn't have to be next week. I'm in it. I'm living this. This is going to be, like, I'm going to need help till August. Till August. I'll be done in August. And then I'm starting to GoFundMe now. That's not really on this one. You guys aren't seeing that, but I was actually in the middle of building a GoFundMe. I'm going to build a GoFundMe, I think I'm doing $25,000, which is the cost of a PhD. I'm going to try to start raising the money now, and hopefully by the time I get into the program, I will be able to raise 25 grand for my PhD, and I won't have to pay for it. And then if I don't get into the program, I just refund everybody's money. You know what I mean? Do one of those trips. I'll put, like, I'm pretty sure you can put like a date on it or whatever. You can put it. I'm gonna post date it to past August of next year, so that it's like, okay, well, you got to graduate first, of course, and then if I don't get into PhD school, just send everybody their money back. You know what I mean? It's in the dog. It's on the screen. I mean, I can pin it again. It's Gangish 5555 Cash App Gangish 5555, and Venmo is the same thing. Bam, 55th, just like that. Splaka. Let's see. Actually, I'll put it with the thing, huh? So, let's see. Cash App. And Venmo. Gangish. 5555. Bam. Thank you, my friends. You guys are right. I forgot. Put it, put it out there. What did it say? It said ban user, put user in timeout. That's me. No, don't put the user in timeout. What the hell? If anybody wants to come up, come up. I'm just BSing now, man. You guys have heard my spiel. Either you think I'm lying, or you think it's a bad bet, or you think it's a good bet, or you trust me, or God only knows what. But you got my spiel, man. That's all I got. That's all I got. If you guys do your end, I'll do my end, dog. I'll put blood, sweat, and tears in this motherfucker, and we'll do everything we can to get into a doctoral program. Man, I've met doctors before, homie. Some of them are brilliant. Some aren't. I've met ones that aren't. You know, yeah. It's, I don't know. CSU's not a bad school. It's not a good school, but it's not a bad school. It's middle of the road. You know what I mean? Can't imagine it's too easy to get into their PhD program. Pretty sure you got to kick some ass. Says something. You did something right, you know? Man. Weavis. He'll be right back. Yeah, anybody want to come up, man. Let's see, hold on. I got to, what's called this? Hold on. Let me, this window is fucking open and my feet are starting to freeze. Man, it got cold out here. It was snowing. It was snowing, or it was like raining ice yesterday here in the city. You could hear it whenever you walked outside. It sounded weird. You get sounds like static. Who else puts ice in their milk? I love ice in my milk. Adaptive Multimedia. Yeah, that actually is. That's the name of my company, dog. That's the actual name of my company that I started a long time ago. And then it turned out that a lot of people didn't know how to spell adaptive multimedia. And then it turned out that whenever you turned the words adaptive multimedia into a cash tag, people who couldn't spell got really frustrated. And I started losing money. Because people could not figure out how to spell this huge fucking word. It was adaptive multimedia. And so that's whenever I decided, nope, my new cash tag is going to be Gangish. And it's been Gangish ever since. and Gangish was already taken, so I had to put some things on it at the end. And then it turned out to just be 5s. And then lo and behold, Crit Mac shows up and starts screaming 55th. But I actually had those 5s on there before he put that 5 on his face. But that was just kind of a coincidence. Taos. Taos is a beautiful little city, dog. I don't even know if it's a city. Probably closer to a town, but it's beautiful. It's so beautiful there. That part of the country is just... It's different. It's so that part of the country is so distinct. You just know you're there. And it's so beautiful. Even Pueblo. Pueblo, they make a lot of fun of Pueblo. And it's run down. It's run down. Like the whole city. Like there's not even really a good side of the town. In the north side, there's just less crime. There's not even a good side of town. It's just less crime. But though, if you can get past the crime, if you can step back away from all the crime and the gangs, because Pueblo's infested with gangs, and look at the city itself, it's like all these old, beautiful little adobe houses, like one-story desert houses that have been painted. They've been painted all kinds of bright colors and stuff like that, but they're just, some of the architecture in the city is so beautiful. They're so old, you know what I mean? And it's got that southwestern style that is made to like beat off the heat. You know what I mean? Everything's like an off-white color and reflective, so it doesn't absorb a bunch of heat. Everything's real bright colors. It's just a pretty town, man. Pueblo is a pretty little city. It really is. Muffin, I see you, my homie. I appreciate you. I'm just saying. I feel like this is what I think I could do. Right now, off the top of my head, right? I say this. I could come up with... I can teach a class on technical writing. I can teach a class on... I could teach intro to technical writing, intro to communication. I could teach public speaking. I'm sure I could teach podcasting. I'm sure I know enough about that to teach podcasting. I know I can teach video editing. I could come up with a whole class. Trying to think what else. And I bet you I could teach a class on research. I'm a pretty good researcher. And I'm good at I'm good at weeding out words ambiguous words that people use in their writing to obfuscate the truth, so that if you don't know what you're looking for, you'll believe them. He says, check the Venmo. Let's see. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, my homie. Good looking out. Man, shout out to my channel subscribers, too. I just want to say that real quick, too, man. Shout out to Wesley Mitchell. Wesley Mitchell off the top, homie. Honestly, Wesley Mitchell, my #1 supporter. That dude, like, across the board, homie. That dude's like clockwork. I got to shout that dude out. Like, he would have another tier as far as support. If I had another tier, I'd put him on another tier. I've only got 2. I should probably create another tier just to put the homie up there. And then pay for the damn subscription myself. That's how much the homeboy looks out for me. But shout out to Conrad too. Shit, Conrad just came through right now. Thank you. The homie hangout. I see you, my homie. Thank you for showing up, brother. It's good to see you. But shout out to Stephen Beef and We Was Wolves and Puke Face and Wesley Mitchell and who was Bigfoot. Always Bigfoot. That's the homie. He always comes through. Hold on. There's one more too. I'm forgetting somebody. I can't do that. I can't do it. Ra-da-da-da-da. He's a really good dog. Where you at, big dog? Hold on, right here. Channel Schmembers. Puke Face. We Was Wolves. Shout out. Big Feezy. Big old Feezy. Big Feetsk. Who else? Stephen Beef. Vegas Profile Story. That's who I forgot. Oh, I can't forget Vegas. That's the homie. And then a big shout out to Wesley Mitchell for being like a super fan, homie. Or a super supporter, homie. That fool comes through, dog. That fool comes. That's all I can say. I'm not even going to go any farther than that. But that fool looks the fuck out for me, man. I appreciate it. He's dug me out of some holes where I should have probably been asking for help. And he was there ahead of time. I didn't even have to ask for help. I just woke up and it was there, man. And that shit matters, homie. Thank you. Smoky Logs. The homie hangout. What up, though? Good to see you. Taos is a nice area for the most part. Yeah, it's beautiful. So beautiful there. But, so that's 5 or 6 classes right there that I'm positive I could teach. I'm positive I could teach. And I'm pretty sure I could create a class on YouTube. I think. You know what I mean? I don't know. I would say I was qualified to teach a whole class about social media. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if I know enough about social media as a whole. But I guarantee I could put together a class about YouTube. Right? Excuse me. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, Conrad. Thank you, homie. Big time. I really do. You guys are awesome. I knew, you know what I mean? And I knew my supporters would be there for me. You know what I mean? I already knew they would. Because they're there for me and I don't even ask them to be. And that's why I don't ask them, because I'm not stupid, homie. I know, you know whenever you need something. And you know whenever you just want some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Whenever you're trying to get high for the weekend or whenever you're trying to pay the bills. Homie, I'm trying to pay the bills, dog. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go balls out on this curriculum, homie. The homie hangout. I don't know if you know what this is about, my homie. This whole live stream, Josh, and this I'm gonna reiterate this for Josh because this actually matters to Josh. And I'd love to hear his ideas and thoughts on the situation. But I wanna stop working completely, Josh. I'm soliciting donations because I want to stop working completely, and I want to do nothing but focus on building a curriculum. I want to start building classes out of the things that I know, because I know I could teach several classes, and I'm qualified to. I will have a master's by the end of the just having the bachelor's. I could teach you can teach this shit. The basic stuff, the 101, stuff like this. So, by the time I've got my master's, I can teach tech writing 101, I think it's actually 101 and 102, if I remember right. they back each other up for some reason. You have to take, there's 2 classes that you have to take right away. But I know I could teach those, and I have several different classes. I know I could teach a class on YouTube. I certainly could teach a class on video editing. I've got several classes that I could teach. And I'm just going to start building whole curriculums. That's going to be my portfolio now, because that is the end game with any sort of anything that you're teaching anybody. That's pretty much as much as it gets to. It doesn't get any heavier than that, right? That is basically the epitome of higher education. It doesn't get any heavier than a class. That's what we do. Is if you take a full length 16 week full semester class, whenever you have to learn something that is really important. So those are the chunks that you need to be aiming for. Those are the chunks that I need to be aiming for, right? 16 weeks. Make sure you got 16 weeks of good solid content, just in case some of it doesn't work. Maybe some of it doesn't go according to plan. You got to account for the 14 weeks that you're actually in class out of the semester, and build in those chunks. You build a little bit at a time. That way the 2 hours of work that I put in today on my portfolio is building on a project that I'm still going to be working on in 6 months. Because imagine how nice imagine how dope your project would be if you worked on it every day for 6 months flat with all your free time, and you continually made improvements as you went, right? It was an evolving document, and you kept building on it and building on it and building on it. And whenever you were done, you had what? You know, half a degree. You could teach somebody half of a degree, something like that. So I know now what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. I was just grasping at straws, just whatever. I'm like, oh, well, that seems lucrative. Maybe I could get a job writing grants. So then I go teach myself how to write grants. Nothing wrong with that. It's a great idea. It's good to have a skill like that. It's good to have a grant writing skill. It's good to have a little one that you've written on the side too. So if anybody's ever like, well, do you happen to know how to do this? As a matter of fact, I do happen to know how to do that. Then you slide that one over to them real quick. Might get you a job. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But it might. It's good to have it on deck, have it loaded, right? Hold on, I can't even see the chat. I'm so damn blind. Let me get over here and check out the chat. Boom, boom, Shaka Khan. I see you, Mario Kaczynski. It's good to see you, my homie. The real deal, the real spiel, Holyfield. I have curriculums around violence prevention and anger management. Anger management. Actually, a good one. There we go. That's why I wanted to talk to you about the situation. This man knows exactly what I'm talking about. Let's talk offline. I would love to. Yes. Please, let's do that. Please, let's do that, brother. I would love to get with you and pick your brain one-on-one. Slick Rick, the VPSta. Thank you, Mario. I appreciate it. Let's see. Bam. See, man, you guys are fucking awesome, dude. I knew you guys would too. I knew everybody would, and this is gonna be. I'm telling you, this is gonna be all the way up to this. The campaign that I'm talking about right now. We're talking once a week technical support. Once a week, live stream, technical support. I'm sure I'll be around other than that too. You know what I mean? I love jumping on a live stream here or there. But once a week, technical support. I'm checking in with you guys. I'm answering questions, doing the damn thing. And all the way up until next August. And I'm starting this GoFundMe. And it'd be real nice to just be able to pay for the And imagine that too. I bet you anything. I go apply for a fucking PhD school and tell them I already raised the fucking money. I already got the money. I raised it. I could pay cash. That shows, it shows an adeptness, right? It shows an intelligence. It shows a forethought. It shows I'm not having to take out loans for this. That right there, that's it. If I was able to raise the full $25,000 to pay for my PhD, that shit's going in the first fucking line of the letter to them. I just raised 25 grand to fuck with y'all. Right? That would be the first thing, homie. That's the first line. It's not going to be exactly, not those exact words, but something similar. You know what I mean? We'll clean it up a little bit. Boom. Physically pretty bad. I'm sorry to hear that, my homie. Having a rough week. Cheers. Thank you, my friend. OG Scotty. It's one thing to have a business, it's another to have real connections with people. Hey, I'm telling you. Having, homie, I'll tell you like this. Okay. It was annoying in a way, but it felt great. I'm not going to lie to you. I woke up today and I immediately got a phone call from one of my friends. And we were on the phone for about an hour and a half. And we got off the phone. And before I could make the next phone call, Bigfoot called me. And we were on the phone for about an hour. And this continued all day long. People that care about me were calling and checking in. It was just beautiful. Just people who had missed saying Happy Thanksgiving. People I hadn't seen in a while. It was just, literally I was on the phone for hours. And it was just person after person who was my actual friend who was calling to check up on me. It was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. It was just a cool thing this morning. Probably for 5 hours. I bet you I was on the phone for the first 5 hours out of the day. Today. As I woke up. It was cool. You know? And a lot of these people are from YouTube. A lot of these people are from, 2 of them were from YouTube. Right? 2 of the 4 that called me, these are people from YouTube. YouTube's been good to me, dog. In a lot of ways. I know that people, they like to focus on the things that they don't like. Oh, they removed my comment or they struck me on a video or something like that. Homie, they got a business to run. And there's shit that's not acceptable. You wouldn't go into McDonald's and start screaming the fucking N-word, would you? You wouldn't do it in their business. But you do it in this business. Right? You wouldn't expect McDonald's to put up with it. Why you expect YouTube to put up with it? Right? But then again, they take it too far sometimes, right? Because they all have their agenda. Because you can't go into McDonald's and start screaming about the meat industry. They're going to ask you to leave. They have an agenda. Spencer's burner CP iPhone. It's been a while since I've seen you. Did you got a picture of a little girl on there? That's kind of not cool. Watch your earlier video about West Virginia. My workman's comp screwed me, so no financial resources but other assistance count me in. Nice. This is from West Virginia. This is the one thing I got from West Virginia. I got a back scratcher, homie. And it's actually done me really good, except for Jack chewed it up a little bit, so it's a little mangled right there. But that makes it scratch a little bit better. That really gets in there. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of mangled and shit. But, this is what I got on my road trip through West Virginia. It's not bad. Let's see. He says, create, categorize, refine each class itinerary as you contemplate exact components now. Thank you and best wishes. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. You are a righteous natural teacher and a righteous thinker. Your excitement is contagious. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You gotta get people out of their comfort zones. You gotta get people out of their comfort zones into a zone where everybody's equal. And I'm not talking about equality shit. I'm talking about to where we're all making fools of each other and laughing at each other. Because that's where people have fun. Is whenever we're all silly. That's where people have fun. And not everybody can get there. Some people are too. Some people will get mad. Some people can't deal with people laughing at them. Period. They cannot be the butt of a joke. But I'm not going to let you throw a fit and be mad if I'm making fun of myself and then you get thrown in it too. Look at Barry Wood. Hey, y'all didn't even know, homie. That's an AI generated. That's Barry or AI actually doxed Barry Wood, and we were able to find Barry Wood's actual picture, and that is Barry Wood's actual picture. Barry Wood has been unmasked. He says, it's rough to start from scratch. I wonder if you would be willing to look over the one that I did and tell me what you thought of it. It's for the Coalition for the Homeless, and I was actually getting ready to apply for a job at the Coalition for the Homeless because they have a job opening for a grant writer. And what I was actually thinking about doing was just writing this one, the one that I have. It's like 95% done. I'm getting ready to button it up. I'll probably button it up tomorrow morning. I was thinking about just pinning it where the cover letter goes. Instead of sending them a cover letter, just write them one for the Coalition for the Homeless, because I know what they're going through right now. They dropped all those Venezuelans off. I got a homegirl who works there, and she's told me what's going on. They dropped all these Venezuelans off and gave them 90-day vouchers for hotels. Well, their 90-day vouchers are running out. So now they're showing up in the homeless shelters. The homeless shelters are overflowing with Venezuelans here. And they won't give them work visas. They won't give them work visas or places to stay. It's wild. Rascal Salotsky. Boom. Fun fact. I've written recommendations for 3 people who got into PhD programs. 1 before I had my associates. Wow. Wow. Not bad, sir. Not bad. Boom. Keep that head a mile high. Salute, sir. The goat. Boom, boom. Christopher Columbus. Stupid. I like that little meme, and it shows Christopher Columbus, and it shows him looking, it says, that's a great country you got there. And then it shows his eyes, and it's like, be a shame if someone discovered it. I love it. Oh my God, dog. Hey, homie. Be alone is the worst thing in the world, homie. Trust me. That's what. This is all I'm gonna tell you, dog. This is all I'm gonna tell you. Whenever I was in solitary confinement for years at a time, and I would lay there in my rack, sleep at night, and I would take my jacket, and wrap it up in a little blanket, and make it like something to hold on to, and when I remember what I was thinking about then, it didn't have nothing to do with no fucking money or no clothes or no drugs. I wanted a woman. That's what I was missing. I could have cared less about any of that other shit. Whenever I would daydream about things, And it wasn't like I was a pervert, like daydreaming about sex all the time. But I mean, like that intimacy was just fucking gone. And that's what I missed. Not, some fucking money or some dumb shit. You know what I mean? A new jacket, or it's like, it's, we get focused on the wrong. Whenever times are hard, homie, and you're down, it's weird that we all of a sudden we figure out what's important. We're like, oh yeah, these are the important things. You know what I mean? Da 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 da. But then things get good again, homie, and we forget. you know, what's important to us. Crup. Boom, the muffin. Weavis is back. You want to jump up? Go ahead, Weavis. I'll throw the thing in the chat. Boom. Yeah, twin and the muffins. Bam. No. Josh, I'm going to get at you on IG. I'm not sure if we're connected on IG. I think we're connected on IG. If so, I'm going to get at you on IG. Who else puts ice in their milk? I love ice in my milk. Cold ass ice milk. Met one person in person from West Virginia. She had a camo hat named Ed and was first person in her town with indoor plumbing. Wow. She was proud of that shit too, She was like, look at the rest of these suckers. She was like, look at these plebes. That's what she was thinking. We be the boss. What up, though?
What up?
How you doing, brother?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, homie. I'm my head's kind of spinning for the last couple days, dog, because it really kind of blew me away whenever... I've been having a lot of things like that lately, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I think it is? I really took it serious whenever they said to disconnect from your phone. I just don't even give a fuck, homie. I ain't been on social media in a while, homie. Other than YouTube, like Facebook. I disconnected from my phone, and within the first week, I changed the name of my channel. It was like, this is common fucking sense. That's clearly what my channel's about.
Yeah.
Right?
I get it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I could even tell when I was talking to you earlier, you know, on the phone that, you know, your mind's working overtime right now. But bro, like I said, the place that you're the actual school that you're talking about, man, it might be I don't know, maybe about 16 years old, but it's still very updated and nice, you know what I mean?
Is that so? It's a pretty new school. 16 years old should be a pretty new school.
Yeah, it's not old at all. It's not huge, and it's hey, you don't have to pay for no parking anywhere or nothing. There's plenty of parking. I don't know how much parking costs you guys out there, but there's plenty of parking.
It's it can be big. I'm trying to think. It was $7 a day.
Good.
For $7 a day, and that's front door. That's like you're within 300 feet of the front door. You can get a couple blocks away, $1.50, $2. You get away with $2.
I just couldn't imagine paying for parking. It's just crazy.
It's bad, and it gets even worse. Not only that, the paying for parking, that's annoying, but then they'll make everything a one-way for a bunch of fucking blocks in a row. And so, like, if you miss a parking spot or there's nowhere to park, you're like, what the fuck? And then you're like, well, we have to turn. And so then you end up turning, and then before you know it, you're like 3-4 blocks away. You're not even where you wanted to be.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. And like I said, plus I was telling you earlier, you know, if you
Something's on my lips.
upgrade from whatever your plans are with this, you know that they got the WVU campuses here in town.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look at that too. I'm gonna look at what PhD programs they offer out there, because I could do that too.
Yeah.
Just if they got something cool out there, because honestly, they have one out here. There is a PhD program at CSU. I'm not super excited about it. It's a communications one, which is kind of a step back from what I've done, because my initial degree was a Bachelor of Science in Technical Writing, and I specifically focused on the scientific part and pushed my degree that way.
Yeah.
I didn't want to deal with any of the floofy shit at all. You know what I mean? I heavily focused on the technical side of it. So now, if I went for a PhD in communications, I'd be headed back towards the floofy shit. And so I'd like to avoid that if I could. Barry Whizzle.
Oh, salute to the chat, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I shared this live out. I shared the video you made out earlier. We're gonna do our best. Plus, I got something in mind too to help me.
Hell yeah.
I just have to get you to agree to it.
I like it already.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, man. I'm definitely nah, man, because I've said since I've been on here, man, this is what you've been working towards something like this. You know what I mean? Some kind of a better life. You know what I mean?
Trying.
Yeah. And I just think you deserve it, man.
Thank you. You know, for a long time, homie, I can remember not having a car and being in Pier 1 and like walking home in the snow, and I could just remember thinking like, these are the sacrifices. Like, you fucked up whenever you were a kid, homie. I fucked up.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be at 32 or whatever. I shouldn't be walking home without a car, but that's my fault. You know what I mean? I fucked up. I made those sacrifices whenever I was a kid. So now I have to fucking pay for it, dog. And you got to pay your dues, dog. Well, you can pay them when you're 50 or you can pay them when you're 20, dog, but you got to pay them. You know what I mean?
I paid about 30% of mine when I was 20, and now I'm paying the rest of them now at 45.
Yeah. And it hurts a lot more whenever you get older because your body breaks down.
It does, man. Yeah, bro. I'm like I'd say about a 96 model Cavalier right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I bought my wife one. As a matter of fact, it was a 96, or not 96, but a 98 model. I bought her one brand new, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went and got me one too. So, not a Cavalier, but but she wanted one, man. I don't know why. At the time, the things looked good. Those 40-looking little cars, you know. Anyway,
yeah.
But
hell yeah. I'm trying to find my weed. I got weed here somewhere. Bam.
Yeah, I went and got me the Dakota and bagged it and all that.
Dakota, a Dodge?
Yeah.
Nice. Dakotas can be dope, dog. I had one with the lights on top, with the KC lights.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was hard, dog.
Yeah. Mine was, yeah. You know, mine had to be bagged though. Mine was on the ground, so.
Yeah. Now mine was a big one. We loved it like that. So in Northern California, there's this place called Cobb, the city of Cobb, which is, there's nobody there. It's a mountain, is what it is, Cobb Mountain. Well, Cobb Mountain is an extinct volcano. And so at the top of the volcano is the pit. You know how there's a pit at the top of the volcano? Yeah. But it's extinct. And so it turns into a big fucking mud bog whenever it rains. It's just a huge bowl of mud, dog. You just be out there four-wheeling like a motherfucker.
What's crazy is I was just looking at computers, right? I'm still looking at computers, making my mind up what I'm doing. And I was looking at something, and it was the place was in Cobb, California.
Yep, that's it.
That's so crazy you said that, bro.
Yep, that's it. That's my aunt. My aunt lives. It's a mountain. It's Cobb Mountain, is what it is. It's just a mountain. And my aunt lives, like, almost at the top of it. Yeah. So I would go up there with my cousins. Yeah, we get fucked up. I was a little kid, dog. We go up there fucking 10 to 2, homie. Like 14 years old. Four-wheeling in a fucking volcano, dog. Hey, homie, having a great time, dog. With some big girls. My cousin loved big girls.
Hey, bro, there ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, I went through this stage. There's a difference between big girls and big girls.
Yeah.
But I went through a stage, man. Both of my wives were tiny women, right? Mm. My mom she said, why do you always pick these women that you look like you're walking around with somebody that's 14 years old and you look like a grown-ass man? But they just happen to be little women, you know what I mean? This is all it was to it. Yeah, but yeah, man, we gonna get you there, bro. One way or another. We'll, like I said, I think I'm gonna dedicate some of my earnings and stuff toward your
Thank
stuff.
you, brother.
And,
Thank you. It's gonna work. I know it's gonna work because my people look out for me, dog, and I don't even ask. I don't ask at all, dog. And they look out for me already a lot. Wesley Mitchell looks out for me a lot, dog. He don't say nothing about it. I just wake up, homie, and it's just there. And he don't even, and that's just that he is easily my number. He's giving me more money than BMF Ranger, and BMF Ranger breaks off chunks.
Yeah.
And Wesley's easily giving me more than him. Wesley is my number one fucking supporter, 100%. Dog.
Wesley's
homie
good
goes
dude,
in,
bro.
dog. Homie looked out for me.
He's definitely looked out for me too. Not like to that level, but you know.
Yeah. No.
But he's definitely been a good
we
supporter.
talk a lot though. Me and Wesley talk to the point where I have to be like, "Hey, homie, I gotta hang up," because we get along. We like really understand each other, and we have really good conversation. It's like, homie, I'm sorry, but I gotta do other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could talk to him for hours, dog. Yeah, cool dude. Dirtsky, I see you, my homie. Salute.
Who's that? G Dirt? I can't see the comments, so salute, G Dirt. What's up, my brother?
Let me get on these comments. Salute, sir. Oh, that's it. We're pretty much. You know, I do have a PayPal. I have no idea what it is. I should though. I bet you anything because everything's connected to my phone. I bet you I could pull it up because everything in my phone's connected to my face. Hold on. Did somebody send me something else? Let me look. Oh, that's Mario. Hell yeah, Mario. Good
Mario
looking.
looks out.
Good looking. What are we looking for? What does she say? PayPal. I do have PayPal. Somewhere. Let's see. I bet you anything's connected to my face. That's why I love Apple, dog. You just pull up old apps and fucking log in with Face ID. Something went wrong. Oh no, my PayPal's broken. I don't know.
I don't know. Ever since I switched to Apple, bro, it's just getting all that stuff They're so crazy with security, which I get it, right? But
you don't like it?
I like it now. It was just the time the time being of the time of getting it all switched over was a headache.
Once you're in the Apple system,
yeah,
you're good, dog.
Yeah.
That's it. Really, all you need once you're in the Apple system, all you need is your Apple ID and your password.
Yeah.
That's all you have to remember, dog, forever. You know what I mean? And then once it's got your face, you're good. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're gonna go be a criminal, you're fucked because they got your face, your biometrics, your fucking. They can track you. They can do whatever. So if you're gonna commit crimes, I don't know. iPhone then at the same time they tend not to cooperate with the police. They will if they feel like it's right. Because they have bent already and opened iPhones for people.
Check this out. So Wesley sent me this video today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a guy on the Sean Ryan show. And he had the same phone that cheap Android phone I had, right? And for some reason, I don't know what it is about the phone, but I guess you can turn it into a hacker's paradise. That specific phone. Right?
Really?
Maybe it was so damn good for all that long. It must have been a good made phone, bro, to have 2 drops fully submerged in water and then a third fully submerged in water for 15 minutes. And I look down in it and Stony Tony's down in the bottom playing. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I do have a PayPal. How do I find out? Let's see what it is. Let's see what's my... Oh, it looks like it's just my name. So, here, I'll put it in the thing. It's at Christopher Gregg, but my name is spelled with a K. I dox myself because I doxed myself a long time ago, and I don't care. You can find me if you want. I've never hid who I was. I'm also known as Big Perm. You find me in the hood as Big Perm. Bam. And you can find me with Big Jack, homie, cruising. You know what I mean? Jack the Frenchie, the French Connection. They call him all kinds of shit. You know? Yeah, I swear I'm typing this shit ain't working though. I'm super fucking stoned. This weed is dank, homie. They had a good ass deal for Thanksgiving. They were doing $60 ounces of some fucking fire.
Yeah.
Fire,
Definitely,
homie.
yeah. Hey, I got a technical question for you.
Let's do it.
So I've got this good iPad, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm sitting here looking at all these computers and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The iPads don't have all those inputs and stuff that you need and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But is there any way to use it for just podcasting?
Okay. I know the trouble that you're running into.
Yeah.
Because of the limited amount of ports running into it, you run into a limited amount of options. The answer is yes. Apple has found ways to make up for about 95% of its deficiencies. There is some that are irreconcilable. It does happen. But for the most part, through a combination of technology and applications, software, you can get around things. You can figure things out. And what exactly is it that you're trying to do? To podcast?
Basically, I'm going to hook up a DSLR camera, right?
Ooh. Okay.
And just some kind of, just...
Through what? You're going to hook up...
I just want a DSLR camera. That's what I want. It's the.
But what would that have to do? Okay, you want a podcast DSLR to iPad?
Yeah.
Let's find out. I don't know the answer, but I'll look it up. We'll figure it out right now. You got me stumped. I don't know the answer to that one. Can I live stream DSLR to iPad? Hey, what kind of iPad? What kind of iPad you got going? New one, right? You got a new. We got the same one. Me and you got.
Yeah, we got like the.
We got the same one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, to iPad Pro. A2. How to use iPad Pro as a monitor for your Canon DSLR. Live streaming from iPad with external cameras. iPad Pro works with 4K external webcam now. That's from 2 months ago. These are all from the last 90 days. The answer is yes. It looks like in the last 6 months something changed and you have the brand new iPhone. So yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay.
You want me to, you want to get together on that or what do you want to do? Well, I'm guessing you know something if you know what a DSLR is.
Yeah.
Or is that just a coincidence? Or you know something about cameras?
I don't. It's not that I know a bunch about them. I know Doug, who knows a bunch about cameras, because he worked at a camera store. That's a plus. He knows a lot about cameras. You could. I guess I could use like for. There's other stuff in question too, right? Like mics, all that stuff. It's just something I probably need to sit down and check out. Thank you, Sunset, for that.
Good looking Sunset.
And thank everybody that's hooked on me up.
Yeah. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you.
But yeah, man, we might just get together on a phone call and discuss that.
Well, uh, if you wanted to, we could schedule something for tomorrow, and we could get together and do some things live, and
Yeah.
then whatever we do live, we can name that the title of it, and it can be a technical. We can do you know what I mean? If I'm gonna teach, because that's just what I'm gonna start. I don't have time to edit videos. So
Right.
if I'm gonna do good shit that's going to help me get a better job and build my portfolio,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Yeah.
So let's do it live, and we'll learn live.
Okay. That'll work.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, you just give me a time. You know what I mean? You can shoot me that later, whatever.
Yeah, we'll set it up. We'll do something tomorrow night. Something around this time.
Yeah, that's
Something
what I
around
was
this
thinking.
time. Yeah. Cause I do got shit I gotta do. I got a bunch of I gotta do a bunch of coding. I've been doing everything else but the coding shit. So
Well,
I need to jump on that.
this is where my time starts. You know what I mean? Usually around in here. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of the same way. I've been staying up late, sleeping in. I slept till fucking 11 today, which is I need to stop that.
But yeah, we'll figure it. Oh yeah.
I'm an early morning dude. You know what I mean?
Right,
Ever
right.
since prison, homie, I've been an early morning dude. And then like 3 or 4 days in a row, I stayed up working because I had to. And
Man, you know, I hate
changed
you
my
had to.
schedule.
I hate you had to experience the prison thing, bro. And I know you did it yourself. But I think that's one of the best things that ever happened to you, maybe.
I'll tell you this. Solitary confinement changed me, but it wasn't it I was not as quick to violence any longer. I was very quick to violence before solitary. Very quick. I'd just fire on you right there. I we didn't even have to talk shit to each other or nothing. I just start swinging. You know what I mean? Fuck it. And that went away, but my willingness to inflict severe violence went up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was speaking more along the terms of, what would have happened to you if you hadn't went.
Well, the kind of the point is, it's weird that may sound like I'm talking about violence, but I'm not. I'm more talking about I grew up in solitary confinement. I became mature. I spent my 21st birthday in solitary. I went in when I was 19, and then I spent till my 21st birthday, a little past it, and I learned to think about my actions, and it went from violence anywhere for any reason to, but it was bullshit violence, to severe violence, and we need to try to get away with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, like I say all the time, man, me just thinking about my actions before I do something has made a tremendous impact on my life. Just tremendous. Even to the tiniest things, bro. But somebody last night, I was bitching about, it was Thanksgiving, so everything was closed, and I had to grab a charger, right, for a phone.
Yeah.
I had to go in a gas station and pay $23 for the charger. I'm mad,
I
bro.
paid $15. I paid $15.
And I could have, if the stores would have been open, I could have got a 10-foot one for $3.99, homie.
You go steal one.
Yeah.
You fucking steal one if the stores are open.
Well, that's where my point was going. And somebody said, I'd have just stole that bitch. And I was sitting there thinking, I said, well, yeah, I could have, but I would have walked outside and I would have broke my leg or some shit.
Yeah,
I know what would have happened. And you know what I mean? That's why I just go ahead and take the hit, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, Chargers like stealing a lighter, dog. That's like community crime. It's a victimless crime, homie. Or a pin.
You're right.
Stealing
a
pin, dog.
But it's just, man, I just know, bro, that anything that in the world, in the universe, karma, whatever, how it works, if something's gonna come back to me, it usually nails me within the next hour. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just I just went ahead and took the hit, bro. I was gonna take it back today and tell him that some of this didn't even work, man.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Whatever.
Hey, you know what's so weird too, is that whenever them chargers whenever it was first a thing and cell phones first became a thing, you could get those fucking chargers anywhere. They would put buckets of them on the counter, and they were like $2 a piece.
Yeah.
And you could just fucking steal a whole handful of them. And then somewhere along the line, they were like, hey, there's 80 billion fucking chargers everywhere. Stop doing that. Yeah, because you could make them for 20 cents. So they were selling them for $3 and killing it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the government was like, hey, stop. We don't care if you can charge $3. Make them better and charge 10. Because could you imagine how many fucking masks did we just burn through? Those masks take like 100 years, dog, to fucking biodegrade or something like that. Or they won't even start or something. There's something crazy.
I still see them hanging in trees, floating down the road and shit. You know what I mean? Plus, that gave everybody a good way. Any mask, not just the regular old mask that you slide around your ears, but that made it you can walk in anywhere, masked up, and do a crime. It made it so simple.
They don't allow it out here. They stopped at the banks like almost immediately. Basically, after the pandemic was over, they said no more masks. You can't wear masks because they were just hitting banks out here.
Look, I don't remember anybody hardly out here ever wearing them, bro. Just like older people. But I remember the only time I ever had to wear one was when I went into the pharmacy or a doctor's office, right? And that's it. But you'd see people wearing them around every now and then, but hardly anybody wore them. Nobody would.
There's still people out here wearing them.
I still see people wearing. It's just I don't know what it is. If it's an Asian thing or what? But every time, most people I see wearing them around here are Asians. Which we don't have.
You guys got a lot of Asians?
No, that's what I was gonna say. We don't have a huge Asian population.
There's only a couple.
Yeah, there's a few. You know, most of them.
Yeah.
You might see one every 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. What's that fucking hole above your head? Is that the staircase?
That's
the upstairs.
Like yeah.
It looks like a little attic crawl space for a second, but then you're like, oh, okay, that's the stairs.
Yeah, that's
what. Up to it. Yeah. So how far is that technical college? Let's pull this up. I got it right here.
Yeah.
Their little college thing.
It's right by the jail and the methadone clinic.
Yeah. You know where it is?
Yeah.
You been to this place?
Yeah.
Let's see. Here it is right here. Okay, here, I'm going to pull it up right now. And yeah, these fools, they are hiring for some other stuff, but they've literally just got this opening. And the opening even says at the bottom, it's a job opening for a professor that knows something.
Yeah.
Technical. That's what the job's for. Yeah. Do you know something technical? And then at the bottom, can you fucking teach us something technical? And then at the bottom it says if you match at least most of this criteria, give us a call. Is what it said.
Yeah, part of this place has got a building named after Robert C. Byrd's wife.
Nice. That is fucking, yeah, that's solid. That's going on the fucking resume. Can you guys see it? Let's see. This is New River right here. Bam.
Yeah, that's it.
New River. Let's see. The New River 2023 college catalog. Let's see. Jump on. Share this tab instead. There we go. Can y'all see that?
I can.
You can see a little, what do we got here? We got some HVAC dudes. We got some little black scientists. We got us, right? They're working on a kid. Looks like they're working, I think they do nursing, community and technical college, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. This is they degrees and certificates. Business, computers, technical programs. Bam. Automotive service. Technology. So just basically working on cars, right? Diesel.
Yeah.
Barber, cosmetology, diesel service, electrical distribution, engineering, aesthetics, welding, HVAC, IT, a couple different types of IT, machine work, machining fabricator, massage therapy, mechatronics and automation, nail care, welding technician, utility mechanic, and welding technology.
Damn, that's the strip mall down kind of little schools, ain't it?
Yeah. This is, well, that's what I'm saying. I got to get in somewhere, dog.
Hey, bro, no, it's not. Look, bro.
And what? No, but you know, right? That's what you got to do. I got to get in somewhere like this and fucking kill it, right? I got to get in there and create some fucking lesson plans that make people, feel like they're more valuable than they were when they started, right?
Yeah.
That they know that they felt like they really got something out of it, dog. That's what you gotta create. You gotta create a system where it's impossible for them not to fucking learn. You gotta engage everybody. Make everybody get up, dog. I'm one of them motherfuckers. Yeah. One at a time. I'll single you out. Oh, come on.
Nah, they probably love you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta get everybody up, and you gotta break everybody's mask, homie. What they call the criminal, they call it the criminal mask, but it's the persona. It's the persona that we hold on to. It's what we want the world to think of us. It's what we show the world. You know what I mean? It's not really us. It's not far off from us. It's not that we're fake, but of course we can't show the world everything that we are. That's vulnerable. You know what I mean? Nobody does that. We have a persona that we show the world, and you got to break that, homie. You got to soften that. And you got to show everybody that everybody is a human. Everybody, I don't care. I'll make the pretty girl get up and dance stupid. You know what I mean? And do it with her. You know what I mean? And just embarrass everybody, dog. Embarrass everybody.
Hey,
one of the best things you can do to break the ice, dog.
Yeah, that's the truth. It's about an 8 to 10 minute drive from me. It's not far at all.
So this is beautiful. So this is a perfect job. Is basically what this is.
It's sounding like it to me.
This is a perfect fucking job.
Yeah. Like I said, you basically jump on the on-ramp and you're there in a few minutes.
Okay, so let's hold on. We're going to let's go over and check out the fucking hold on. Let's check out the job description. Here we go. We'll go over and read the job description. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, and then this is you know what I mean. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Oh, it's Krupp. Krupp's chilling.
Corrupt.
What up? What up?
I told Tommy T to come up here, bro, but he says he's in bed, so I figured I'd give it an attempt.
Oh, he's chilling. Cool.
Hey, I would love for you to be my teacher, Genghis.
Hell yeah, that'd be tight.
I was sitting there thinking, if Genghis does this, hey, you might have me as a student over there.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I could use WhatchCall to recruit. You could use YouTube. You can use YouTube to drum up business. There's nothing unethical about using social media to drum up business for your school. You know what I mean?
Thunder Gang will back you, bro. Thunder Gang will back you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Okay, can y'all see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so New River Community and Technical College. Job summary. Adjunct faculty members serve multiple roles as teachers, mentors, colleagues, and scholars. Adjunct faculty are expected to excel in classroom instruction and to fulfill various responsibilities related to their assigned teaching duties. I can do all that stuff. Okay, nature of the work. Adjunct faculty is responsible for teaching an area of expertise within a specific period. An area of expertise. I have some. I've got a couple. Performs other functions as required or assigned. Also complies with all policies and standards. Summary of core responsibilities. Possesses thorough and accurate knowledge in a field or discipline. I have that. Develops instructional materials. Plan and organize instruction to enhance student learning. That's what I'm saying right now. I'm going to create a curriculum, right? Meet classes as scheduled. That means just showing up. I can show up. Be accessible to students through email, phone, or scheduled office hours. Of course. Why not? Evaluate student work and maintain accurate records. Just, maintain the accurate records of what the students, their scores and shit, right? Provide students constructive, encouraging, and corrective feedback in a timely manner, of course. Respect the confidentiality. Demonstrate integrity. Fulfill all expectations. Should be able to teach via Zoom if necessary. Be able to teach one or more of the following courses. Math 101. I can teach Math 101, I think. Let's see. Just a bunch of maths, all the intro maths, 101, 104, 107, 109, 110. I can teach those. Let's see. Should communicate and collaborate with other math faculty. Use common assessment tracking questions for the final assessment. That just means they have a standardized set of questions they want you to use. Like you have your, you can use your plan. Your plan is fine, but we have some standardized stuff that you have to work in there. That's all that means. If possible, join meetings. Fine. Provide end of summer evaluations. We all know that. You got to give them their evaluations so they can evaluate you. Demonstrate proficiency in technical area of expertise. I've got that. Well versed.
Like you got all that, bro.
Yeah. I could. You know what I mean? I can do all this. So.
I believe in fate, bro.
This is the way I see it, is that if I build, say, a couple classes, let's say I build 3 classes, right? Say, YouTube analytics, video editing, and technical writing 101. All basic shit, super basic shit. And even if I don't get a job here, it's going to look amazing on my resume. Right?
Yeah.
To have a whole, like there's no losing. I can't lose.
Nah.
It's a win.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, this is what I need help doing. This is it, dog. I found it, homie. I found where I'm going. I'm not. I don't know where I'm gonna end up, but I know where we're going, and. The what they want for a PhD, it says you got to excel in your field. These motherfuckers might not hire me, but if I graduate with a lesson plan ready to go, like I'm already ready to teach. Homie, just let me at them. I got it right here. That's how you get a PhD.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how you get into PhD school, homie.
Yep.
Let's do it. Right?
Hey, man.
I got 8 months. I got 8 months to build it, homie, till I graduate.
And look at you, bro. You full of the drive right now. Like, you gotta have that drive to get that PhD, and you're full of it right now. You know what I mean?
I've been doing it. That's the thing, is I'm doing this stuff anyway, but I didn't know it wasn't focused, so I was over here, and then I was over here, and then I run over here, and then I do some graphic design, and then I do some writing over here, and then I work on my resume, and then, you know what I mean? And I'm all over the place. Right?
Yeah.
We got to focus. I see it now. I can see it. I didn't have the focus, homie. I see it. There's Jen P in the house. Yeah. New member.
Jen P the champ, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm like,
Yo.
I can feel it, homie. It's it, dog. It's it.
Yeah, bro.
Girl could see it in me last night too, homie. She wanted me to
That's
shut
what's up.
up. I know she wanted me to shut up. I think that's what put her to sleep, dog. But
Hey, my wife been the same way. I've been talking about this YouTube ever since I got on here. You know what I mean? Started doing something that like I don't know, man. Like I used to make music, and I ain't had a passion about anything like I did music until now. You know what I mean? Like I love this stuff, man. Like
is that
I
what you
don't know.
do? Is that what you're doing
I
on
don't
YouTube?
do
You got a music
music.
channel? You got a music
Nah, nah,
channel?
nah.
Oh,
Nah. I quit doing music a long time. I mean, I'm still capable of it, you know what I mean? But I don't put effort into it. I still write. Don't get me wrong. I write just because I like doing that. But no, my channel is more just kind of like an addiction and story time type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
but he's interesting to watch. Now it's Rocky Strong, but it was John Neal. That dude is just something else to watch too, bro.
that's the homie right there, bro.
I think he would be a short killer, bro. He could go wild on them shorts.
Yeah,
John
bro.
Neal.
He's
John Neal makes
hilarious.
videos.
Yeah, he started
He
making them, but
just
now
started.
he's Rocky Strong. That's his channel now, right?
Oh,
But
that's who that is. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah.
Let me tell you, bro. He's got a little bit of the holler in him too, bro. He comes up with these one liners and this and that out of nowhere. He's just funny as hell, bro.
Yeah.
I told him he could get it off the shorts. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, look, I kick it with Rocky. Like we talk all through the day type of stuff, man. And that dude is hilarious. Like I love it, man. Like that's part of Thunder Gang right there, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
we got Thunder Gang in your chat right now, except for him. So it's if he's rolling Thunder Gang, bro, he definitely worth it. You know what I mean? He's good people, bro. He's hilarious, hilarious boys.
That's
You know what
tough.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
he
boys?
definitely is, man. He for real is. For real.
Hell
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
And yeah, and shout out to GMP. I didn't get to say nothing, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
yeah,
what
bro,
up?
we
Hey,
gonna get you there. We'll get you there.
You could jump up if you want, brother.
you guys should pop in. Kill 'em all with Karma's little. He be playing video games, right? But it's kind of like home base for the Thunder Gang, bro. Like we all be in there when it'll only be like 6 people in his chat, but it's all of us just in there clowning, man. So if
Well,
y'all
that's how it
see
usually
Kill 'em
starts
all with
out.
Karma,
Yeah.
yeah. If y'all see Kill 'em all with Karma live,
I know. I
y'all
know.
go
No, I
go to
didn't
that
know it.
jank.
I didn't know he go live. Is a guy? He goes live.
This Sticks'
Yeah,
brother.
Sticks his
yeah.
brother.
It's Sticks' little brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'll fuck with him. I'll drop in.
his live channel, bro. That's like home base to the Thunder Gang, bro. We be in there clowning stuff. Y'all wanna come to a comedy club on YouTube? Just stop
Yeah.
in over at Kill 'Em All with Karma. Yeah, just stop in over
Yeah.
there on his
Drop
live.
the link if you want,
Hey,
Karma.
Bigfoot, this is a
If you
good
want,
one,
drop the
bro.
link.
They ain't modded, bro.
Hey, this is the $20 what's it called? Goodwill unit.
The donation unit.
Yes, sir.
I
I
got
was about to say
I
your
got a
back.
Goodwill like 3 blocks from the house. It's actually kind of cool. Shit, right there.
Barry Wood.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I remember
Barry
one night
Wood
we
knows
was
what I'm
on
saying.
Rick's panel, and somebody there's a bunch of us, couple big dudes, couple bigger dudes, and here for the laugh said, I wonder how much more weight that Bigfoot was up there. He said, I wonder how much more weight that panel could take.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Look at the chat. We got Thunder Gang in the chat, bro. That's what's up.
Tommy, what up, though? Barry
Hey, no,
Wood.
no problem, Karma. Karma, you deserve it, bro. No problem, my guy.
Barry Wood.
Barry
I
Wizzle.
appreciate you letting me jump up here, gangers. I saw y'all up here having fun, man. I wanted to
Yeah.
jump on the bandwagon.
I try to keep it lighthearted up here, homie. You know what I mean?
I just saw Weavy yesterday, man. We had
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
I missed
Yeah, we did. I got all dressed up.
Yeah, we always in suits.
Yep.
You know, he rocking the Donald Trump haircut.
Yeah. Yep.
He brought that big old turkey.
Yeah.
I put a little love into that one, bro.
Bro, you should actually see the thumbnail with me in it as I got the actual Trump haircut that I made.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. I think I saw it on one of your lives one night.
No, actually,
You was,
Bigfoot, it ain't leaning, bro. It's
Yeah, no, it looks pretty solid. Yeah, it looks pretty solid.
It's strong on both sides, homie.
Yeah.
hey, when I first saw you come up,
while getting up.
Bigfoot's mad. Bigfoot's mad because he fucking broke his recliner or his what's it called? Yeah, he broke his fucking futon. He broke his girlfriend's futon. Big ass.
Yeah, I was wondering what was up with you, Weavy. You came on, man. The background was all different. It wasn't blue, bro.
I was sitting there chilling, man, watching games. Yeah. Dad got home.
Yeah, what's going on, cuz?
Dad got home, man. I was sitting there and I told him I'd be here tonight. So
that's what's up, man. Of your word.
Is that Frank from the Bronx or whatever? From Brooklyn? Where's he from?
That's Frank.
Yeah,
Bensonhurst or something? Where was he from? Brooklyn.
Well, yeah, I think so.
I think it was Brooklyn.
Bed-Stuy. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying shit.
If I remember right, that fool's funny.
Frank's always around though, bro.
Hey, that motherfucker's funny, doc.
Bronx.
I swear,
yeah,
the first time I ever met him, that fool turned on his camera, and he was talking crazy as fuck. And we were like, damn fool, you're coming in hard. He's like, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to my wife. He was dead serious. I was like, this fool's a gangster, dog.
Hey. Get it how you live, bro. Get it how you live.
That fool's a beast, homie. I love that fool, homie. He's funny. That fool's funny. That fool's a beast, homie. He goes hard, homie.
He in the chat laughing right
now. Frank's dope.
Could you hear his wife? Could you hear his wife in the background?
Yeah, he was. He was dead serious. That fool was talking to his wife.
Was she talking back to him the same way?
Yeah, I don't know what she was saying. You couldn't tell what she was saying. It was just normal. That was the crazy thing about it, is that's just how they were talking to each other. That was just, he wasn't even mad or nothing. That was just how they were talking. It's wild, dog. People in New York are wild, homie. He's from the Bronx. People from the Bronx are wild, dog. You know, different people are you know, different sections of the country. Some of the ways that people act is crazy. You know what I mean? You know what's weird to me is the way that the black folks in Chicago have picked up this way of talking. That wasn't a Chicago way of talking.
You mean the West?
Like 30, 40 years ago? They didn't talk like that. And they adopted this, in the ghettos of Chicago, they adopted this weird slang where it's some of them are like, it's like they can barely speak English.
Yeah, I seen one of them on No Jumper talking to Crip Mac, and they had two totally different lingos.
Crip Mac, you can understand what it is.
Yeah.
He just replaces every number with 5.
Yeah.
And then he says
on how Crip Mac was talking.
Yeah, but Crip Mac you can understand. It actually is consistent. He just replaces all numbers with 5. Anytime he says H, he throws a K with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's just certain, he tries not to use anything that begins with B. If he does, he uses a C. And it's pretty consistent. Through Chicago, on one side of Chicago, you will find people who talk just fine. On you'll find gay people throughout who talk how they talk, and so it has nothing to do with geographics, right? Because there's a bunch of gay people who live right next to these gang members and talk nothing like them. It's like they're choosing to talk like this. You know what I mean? They chose this.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't there. This wasn't in Chicago. That wasn't part of it. That's not how the dudes who started folks and all that stuff, they didn't talk like that. They were educated. These people were educated. So they picked this up. These people in Chicago picked. Ant Gleazy talks about this. He's making fun of them. He said, I swear to God, you dudes can't put together a coherent sentence. Not a single one of y'all. He was talking shit to the Chirac dudes. He's like, not a person in the city can put together a coherent sentence. He said, it's just gibberish. What's going on? And I'm serious. They picked it up on purpose.
I mean, bro, I made a choice when I was younger to talk a certain type of way, and then it ended up sticking with me some. You know what I mean? Now I can't shake it. Like, some people got a problem understanding me, but you choose to do that. I mean, at some point you make a choice
But I talked like the people around me. But okay, I'll tell you like this. The same time that Nelly released that song, It's Getting Hot in Here. Remember that? Yeah. It's getting hot in her. Remember that?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the black dudes in Denver started pronouncing R's like that. You gotta show yourself, Kill 'em all. You gotta show your face, my friend. Gotta seize you.
Now, all the black folk I've ever known that live here, they use their R's with R's or R's.
Yeah. So they talk like they're from the South?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they didn't talk like that here. And it's not like there's just some pocket of black people in East Denver, right? They're around, all around. And all of a sudden, whenever Nelly came out with this song, they all just picked up this R. It's like, we go to the same school. We go to the same school. The oldies go to the same school as you. I know all of them. And they didn't pick that up. They chose to pick this up on purpose. You're muted, my homie. You're muted, big dog.
In her, you know, like
her.
You're muted.
I think he's trying to figure it out.
You got the turtle channel on, or is that the goldfish channel? Like it's just a fish tank, or are you watching the turtle documentary?
Turn my volume on. This is up. My bad.
I like turtles. I'll be watching documentaries.
No, it's just the background. Just the background for it.
What's up, Karma?
How you doing, sir? Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it.
That's my beautiful fish tank.
Yeah,
I got fishes here, and I'm just playing.
You'll
see my turtles come by in a minute. Am I echoing?
No, you're good. I don't think so. Does anybody hear echo?
I think bro's froze, my guy.
No, you've got a lag. Karma, you're not echoing, but you do have a lag, it seems like, because you're not getting the information really in time. I don't think. Shout out Neck. Yeah, where is Neck? That's true, homie.
Okay.
He's around. I heard somebody say they talked to him the other day.
Yeah, we need Neck needs to come back.
Yeah.
Frank says no echo.
All right, give me a second. I'm going to relog with my phone because my laptop does not like it.
Okay.
Because you got them kids on it all day, bro.
Sticky fingers.
We were talking about it earlier too. Yes, I got a laptop, but I don't have it. I did nothing, bro.
Spread viruses to your immune system. They spread them to your phone too.
Yeah.
Hey, we need you up here, Tommy.
I ain't never seen Tommy come up on a fan.
He coming, bro. Trust me when I tell you, he's coming. Not maybe not tonight, but he's coming.
Who the hell is Nick?
Neck is just he was just a cool dude, man. He's just part of the game, man.
Yeah. I need the fucking. Where's my other chair? This chair's
Promise
actually
the
broken.
StreamYard and his laptop
Actually
ain't working
fucking
together.
broken. Fuck this chair. Old low ass chair. It's broken. And it keeps doing some bullshit.
Gang just having weavy problems.
Yeah, the motherfucker slowly goes down over time throughout the night. It's fucking lame. But they're indistinguishable from each other. They're identical, so you can't tell. You know what I mean?
What kind of
Then before you know it, you're slowly fucking down, low, low, low. And then you're sitting here looking at the camera, you know what I mean? Like this. Damn. Alright.
What jersey you rocking, Gangus?
I believe this is a Brandon Jacobs from the New York Giants.
Yep.
If I remember right. 27? Yep. New York Giants,
definitely
27?
A Giant. Yeah.
27, right? Yeah, this is Brandon Jacobs, if I remember right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right, man. I got that little.
What is it? Can't hear you. You're cutting out again. You're no sound. I didn't hear any of that. Homie, I got so many Giants jerseys. Just randomly. I've got a red Tiki Barber, a blue Tiki Barber. I've got something else too. What do I got? I got Eli Manning, red Eli Manning. I think that's it. And then this one. All on-field. I love on-field jerseys. They're comfortable. I do got some jerseys.
Hey, brother, I'm going to jump down, gang. I just want to jump up and show a little bit of love.
I'm about to call it a night. This is about it for me. It's about 2 hours. I fucking appreciate you guys. And I'm going to be up every week.
We're going to keep running this campaign.
Yeah. We're gonna start doing this. We'll do it tomorrow night. We'll do the first technical fucking Well, me and you will get together behind the scenes. We'll figure out what the topic's gonna be, what you need help with, and I'll make a thumbnail, and then we'll schedule us a live stream for tomorrow night, and we'll get out the problem.
All right, that'll work.
All right, my friends. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everybody for showing up. I'm going to catch you all later. And
I'll see you guys in a little while.
Yeah, I'm about to fucking figure out how to create a curriculum, dog.
Do it.
And you guys are going to see what I'm doing here pretty quick. Because every time I teach people and just give away knowledge, people help me out. It's crazy. So,
hey, bro. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's learn together. Let's learn a bunch of shit.
Yeah, man. I'm ready.
Later, my friends.
Later, y'all.